Folks, I want to talk a little bit about this Fani Willis decision from Scott McAfee to not disqualify her. I know a lot of people are celebrating, and rightfully so. You should be happy about some of it, but I'm not. I am highly pissed off right now. This was crap. It was. The whole thing was crap. And I'm deeply, deeply frustrated with the judge's decision. See, they decided not to disqualify Fani Willis. Great. Okay, fine. Yeah, because she did nothing wrong. That was the finding today. She did nothing wrong. But they're going to go ahead and disqualify Nathan Wade. And that is garbage. That is crap. See, the defense attorneys in the case, everything they put forward hinged on the testimony of a guy by the name of Terrence Bradley. He was a former law partner of Wade's. Well, his testimony turned out to be conflicting. And when he got on the stand and had to testify under oath, he wouldn't testify to a lot of things that he had said because he knew they were false. He lied. He made crap up. And Judge McAfee was forced, and I'm telling you, forced. He didn't do this willingly. I mean, let's take a second to talk about who Scott McAfee is. He was a clerk for Ken Blackwell. He's a member of the Federalist Society. This isn't a babe in the woods new judge like the mainstream media, the corporate media tries to make him out to be. He is a highly partisan Republican that has no business being a judge. In my personal opinion, he has no business being a judge. No Republican should, actually. If you look at the decisions and the things that have been, look at what Robert Hur did. Yeah, it's ridiculous. The unethical behavior. These Republicans should not be president, shouldn't be legislators, shouldn't be judges, damn sure shouldn't be special counsels or prosecutors. They don't have the character or the morals. And Scott McAfee proves that here in this decision. Because, folks, there was nothing wrong with Nathan Wade and Fani Willis having a relationship. There's nothing wrong with that. Hell, the merchants on the defense team are married. Folks, two prosecutors can date. There's nothing unethical about that at all. Nothing. Two defense attorneys can date. Nothing unethical about that at all. They don't conflict with each other. They're on the same side. Now, a judge and a prosecutor? No. Judges are supposed to be unbiased. Call balls and strikes. A judge and a defense attorney on the same case? No. No, cannot be married. Cannot argue cases before each other. They can't. Cannot hear cases from their spouse or someone they're dating. Highly unethical. But two defense attorneys, no problem. Two prosecuting attorneys, no problem. And that's what we have in this case. That is what Judge McAfee ruled. That the defense attorney's motions were based on testimony that was conflicting. It was not credible. So there was nothing wrong. Scott McAfee just echoed sentiments that I heard even on the left, which just pissed me off so bad. It just looks bad. It just looks bad. No, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't. Step back for a second. There is nothing ethically wrong with that, with those two dating. It doesn't even look bad. Just because Donald Trump says it, look at what he said about like Peter Strzok. You know, he disqualified one of our best spy hunters, got him driven out of the FBI. You remember the lovers. There was nothing wrong, unethical about Lisa Page and Peter Strzok's relationship other than their personal crap. It violated FBI policy. You're not supposed to have affairs. And that's what their relationship was. They were both having affairs. But Was it unethical? Did it have anything to do with their work? No, not at all. And they took something that should have just been a HR slap on the wrist, suspended without pay for a few weeks, and told to knock it off, and turned it into, we lost one of our best spy hunters for Donald Trump. Why? Because Republicans have no character, no morals, no values. Scott McAfee proved that. His decision comes out and says, nothing wrong here. The testimony you offered to say there was something wrong here? No. That witness is not credible. I'm disqualifying his testimony because it conflicts with itself. And he wouldn't testify to things that you said he was going to say. But they're going to kick Nathan Wade off the case anyway. An outstanding prosecutor. An outstanding prosecutor. And that was the goal. The defense attorneys wanted Nathan Wade off the case because he's killing them. And Scott McAfee made it happen. And dare say you made it happen because you kept repeating that. Well, it looks bad. She should have known better. There was nothing wrong with her dating Nathan Wade. And it was even, what makes it anymore, it was in the past. It was in the past. They aren't dating today. She made very clear that they just didn't mix. Two different personalities. He's old school and she is, excuse me, know my name. Excuse me, I am talented. Show me respect. Folks, this is not something I'm happy about. I'm not. Trump and the Republicans got their way. They got Nathan Wade disqualified for no reason, and Republicans again showed that they do not have the character. They do not have any business being involved with the law. The Republican Party has to go. No Republican presidents, no Republican legislators, no Republican judges. Christopher Wray needs to be fired. Merrick Garland needs to be removed. We need a knife-fighting Democrat attorney general that will follow the law. I love you folks, but that's how I feel about it. So Texas Paul out. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button. About to see a commercial. Help MeidasTouch out. They're not like the mainstream media. They're doing the work. They're bringing you information and points of view that are valid and in reality. Unlike the mainstream media that are just clickbait. Support MeidasTouch. Love you folks. So Texas Paul out.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Meidas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.